Tries to pick up Viking, but doesn't quite do it.
It's as if he knows.
Yep. Now, right now, Goody does not have stim pack on his infantry. However, Kaz does. It's also interesting to note that Goody does not have the blue flame upgrade for his Hellions. He's taking his Hellions the long way around this map. Goody's now... Go ahead.
Kaz has had the 2 Marine flanks. They were up there on the top and bottom side of the map looking for a little Marine counterplay.
Four Hellions, and he went right into the siege tank and backed off.
He picked off one of the Hellions.
He only lost one. I'm impressed. I thought he might lose them all.
It's good reaction time. With a Viking flank. Got that Thor out. That's really going to turn the tide. That aerial range on that Thor is punishing.
Yeah. Right now, Goody has +1 vehicle upgrade weapons. Kaz does not have that upgrade. Also notice that, and check this out, a tank moving to the top of the map for Kaz is going to try to build some...
looking for those aliens, and he found them.
He's going to build missile turrets in this top level of the map. Because
he wants those SCVs.
Yep.
He might get one of them.
Well, let's see. I don't think he will.
Oh, boy, that was close. The third expansion, he's taken the island.
Yep. And it's becoming an orbital command, so he's got 3 orbital commands. That's a ton of mules.
Yeah, we're looking like rain.
Yeah. Goody's now at 9 tanks. Sorry, Goody's at 10 tanks, 2 Thors, 2 Vikings. Kaz has got, in this area here, he's got 5 tanks, 40 Marines now moving.
And here we're going to get some confrontation here. You can siege those up fast enough. Ooh, this is going to be very painful for Kaz. I'm not sure he's going to come out on top on this one. That is a lot of tanks. And
well, let's see. Goody's going to siege up again.
Empire Kaz has
Kaz is down to 3 tanks. Goody's still got 11, and Goody now has the blue flame upgrade, and Goody is just going to attack move right into that tank. And is Goody just going to keep on trucking? If he had some
SD, lose his central play.
Well, let's see here. Goody's going to siege up. He's going to press forward with his strong tanks. His injured tanks are sieged up in the back. And there it is. And while this is happening, Empire Kaz is pumping all kinds of money out of this island, making all kinds of extra cash that Goody cannot make.
Goody's trying to find a home for his third. He got intercepted by a Viking down there on the island.
Interesting. And look at this. Goody has spotted the expansion command center. The Blue Flame Hellion takes down a couple of SCVs. The real difference in this game economically right now must be this expansion in the top left-hand corner. Also, a command center is being built right by that expansion in the top left-hand corner, the island area. Goody's third command center will have a planetary fortress on it, so this will still give Kaz an economic advantage. I don't see how Goody can pass all of these siege tanks in Kaz's natural expansion. It's a very narrow passageway, and he's got 2 tanks right on the edge of the ledge. So, both players have about 65 worker units. The difference is that Kaz is mining. Well, both players are also mining from 3 bases, so economically they're pretty even.
And we see Kaz going out for some drop play to probably put the tanks up on that ridge over there for that planetary fortress. But I think he's going to get intercepted by... Yeah, Goody is already way ahead of him.
Well, we'll see.
He's waiting for him to land. If he can park those tanks by the ledge.
Oh, and look at the turret.
Is he smart enough to target the medevac? He is targeting that medevac. Didn't get it in time, but this one scan is going to end this. Whoa, what a nice little pickup. Make him waste all his scans. Probably got a Viking coming over
Vikings are going to be in a bit of trouble, but I'll tell you, while all this is going down, Kaz continues to... He's building a 4th command center. Goody has got Kaz pinned down here, but it really looks like impenetrable the way Kaz has set up this defense here.
And he has a barracks that's going up to the island, and he's trying to land it, but he's just going to find out that there's a base here. So this will be his first inclination that he is, well, not so much behind anymore, but we're looking at now, 70 SCVs to 76 for Goody.
Yep.
And those tanks are finally doing some damage down there at that third expansion.
Yep, exactly. And they're making up life tough on Goody. Goody's building another orbital command in his natural expansion area. Goody has got 2, 4, 5 factories, 1 starport. The starport has no add-on at all, so he's building Vikings one at a time.
There's enough damaged mech in that island down there that a mule would probably do Kaz some good. And
Kaz is moving out. He's going to try to sneak by Goody's front line, and he might make it. He might make it. No, he's just going to go straight in. He's stim packing right into all these tanks, and now sieging. Goody's front line is going to be in. Let's see if he can
breaking that contain. Kaz has got 0 on his tank armor, or sorry, on his tank attack, and Goody has got +2 vehicle weapon upgrade, so 60 damage to 50.
And right now, Kaz is at 13 tanks, Goody's at 9 tanks. These 2 tanks here can definitely pay dividends. He's going to push them forward, and the 2 tanks on the ledge, Goody or Kaz is going to try to take out Goody's lone siege tank that's protecting him, and that tank's going to go down. And now Kaz can move these tanks forward, and Goody's third base is going to be in big trouble.
Right in. We're still doing some harass down here in the south. These tanks in the bottom right corner are still pushing into that third base. He's really putting a damper on that eco. Goody has reacted by doing some long-distance mining to the gold. Maybe regretting making that a planetary fortress at this point.
Yeah, good point. And that's probably a nice move by Goody, as we see Empire Kaz's base here and a planetary fortress here for Empire Kaz. Empire Kaz has got 1, 2, 3, 4 command centers. His initial main base is completely mined out. So is Goody. So essentially, both players are mining off of 3 bases. And now Goody has got another orbital command. And so Goody has got a new lease on life economically.
Quite interesting. I don't play much Terran, but I always find out how I should be hotkeying my units, and it seems that neither of these players are really hotkeying on the majority of their units. Just occasional little balls, but most of them aren't in a group.
Goody's got 79 SCVs. Empire Kaz has got 54 SCVs. From an economic standpoint, Goody has sort of taken a lead here in this game. And
we got the Vikings landing down there on the bottom, and we're going to lose this harass finally. He's going to get a little bit of room to breathe.
And I'll tell you what, yeah, Goody was in a little bit of trouble 5 minutes ago. Zomax, would you agree? Goody's got himself back into this game. And I think, you know what, Kaz, I think he's going for an all-in. Oh, he's just trying to get some fodder so he can get his tanks just that much closer. I think he realizes this is pretty much it. And those Hellions pressed forward. The Hellions took out all of those suicide SCVs by Kaz. Kaz will not be able to penetrate Goody's defense in the front of his main base. Meanwhile, Goody continues to use this gold mineral expansion and pump out all kinds of cash. The problem as well is Goody is now attacking this base as well on Kaz. So, and we see Goody is sending more tanks. These tanks are at +2 attack. The vehicles for Kaz have no upgrades at all. They are +0 armor.
Yeah, he just began to research the +1 vehicle weapon upgrade, but he might be a little bit late to that party.
Yeah, and Goody at the bottom of the map, that planetary fortress that was being heavily harassed, the harassment is now gone, and he's pumping money out of that. He's pumping money out of his gold mineral expansion, and Goody has completely mined out his first 2 bases.
Yeah, we're looking 2 base to 3 right about now.
And now Kaz is losing a base here. This planetary fortress at the top of the map is in a whole heap of trouble. And
not even trying to repair too much. Got 2 SCVs on it, just trying to prolong it a little bit longer.
Both players have about 17 tanks each.
Those SCVs could take that 1 tank out if they started to attack it. little bit of splash damage.
And wow, that planetary fortress went down. Kaz is now going to try to take over. Oh, check this out. Rambo-like. We've got 3. Oh, and these poor Rambo guys go on a scouting mission, and those marauders met their death, their inevitable death, trying to run through the middle of a whole pack of Goody units. Now here we go.
This is going to be the final push right here.
He's going to go straight through the middle of the map, and he's going to try to avoid all of these siege tanks up here. The question is, how many tanks can Goody produce in response to this pack of tanks? Is Goody going to go straight through, or is he going to attack for defense? Goody is only move forward a few feet. And Kaz,
I think that stranglehold on Kaz is finally
paying dividend. Goody?
Yeah, he's. Oh yeah, Viking, and this is going to be GG here in a second.
Yeah, Kaz won't be able to move forward. Good point. The Viking pointed out here by Zomax, sitting above the pack of units that Kaz owns, will give Goody the additional vision. Goody has got 6 Vikings. Kaz has got 0 Vikings. Kaz's army is down to 8 tanks altogether. Goody's taking a stranglehold. Goody is going to move on.
GG,
you know what?
Can't beat the man in his own game.
Yep, that's exactly right.
I think that's the reason why he chose Lost Temple in the first place, because he knows he can just play his game.
Absolutely, and congratulations to the big German.
Now hopefully we will get on to the King of the Month event.
I have no idea what's next. It's a frantic action here at the King of the Month and the SC2 TV.
Invitational, yep.
Yeah.
We are I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Goody, if we're going to be going into the King of the Month, or if we're going to be continuing with this SC2 TV.RU Invitational.
And I'll tell you, Zomax has played, and Zomax, or the co-commentator that you heard earlier today, he plays in a lot of Craft Cup events, or has played in a lot of Craft Cup events over the past few months. And we've seen him take down 10 siege tanks. We've seen him take down 20 stalkers. However, it looks like Zomax was finally stopped, but I can't say by what. I wouldn't want to get anybody upset, but let me just say that Zomax just met his match, people. And we'll leave it at that.
All right. Thanks for that, Jim.
Anyway.
Anyways, still no word. I think we should be getting into the King of the Month next.
Okay.
And you hear fire?
Doesn't look like it.
It does not look like it. Looks like it's going to be me and you, Jim, and I am...
You're tired?
I am about dead.
Well, just put the camera on me. I'll do the whole thing.
All right.
Just the background color commentary stuff. I'll just do the whole
thing.
Oh, here he is. Fire Silver. He was just on mute.
So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in this brackets here. So it's going to be Damaga against